I told you guys I was gonna buy a car on Friday, and I am currently here to buy it. I rode my bike and everything, but unfortunately, let's just say, I don't want to say anything bad about this place, but let's just say things weren't able to get done. I just didn't want to buy one of the cars and then one of you guys get it, and then you have a big issue with registering it, obviously because of the year. That sandbar's still there in October when it is 25 years old and road legal and I can get a title and that stuff. I'll definitely entertain buying it. Same thing with the Pajero. I like the Pajero a lot. It's just not old enough. So unfortunately, no K car today. We're gonna see where this video goes. I'm probably gonna do a JDM unboxing because I have a lot of fun stuff I want to show you guys. But maybe I'll call HB&Y. I was genuinely looking forward to getting a sandbar or a K truck in general. So let's see if they have something they could work with me on. Although it's sunny, it's a sad day out here in New York. My heart just got broken because I really wanted that sandbar, and you guys really wanted the sandbar too, but. So it's been about 3 hours since that last update I made. And in that time, I hit up everyone. I checked Facebook Marketplace, I hit up HB&Y, I hit up Texas JDM, I hit up Josh. I found this crazy that had to midget in Georgia. Some people have been sending me some cars. There's a beat in New Jersey for like $6,500. I've been on the hunt because I feel like I made a video saying that I'm gonna buy either this Acti or a sandbar. That didn't transpire. And I got my hopes up. I was like, I'm ready for a new car. I'm ready for a new build. Let's do it. And unfortunately, that's not going to happen. So after speaking to Texas JDM, I think I found my next car. I'm not going to say what it is yet, but what hints can I give you? I can't really tell you too much because if I tell you, actually whatever, I'll just tell you guys. It's a Honda Beat. So they have a Honda Beat that I think is perfect for the channel, and I want to buy it. So if I'm gonna get a Beat, I don't really need the Life anymore. So I think this video is gonna be the kind of the transition into this being the next Waffle. We're gonna waffle off the Life. After I just said I really want to keep this car, it's such a great daily, but I don't see myself having a Beat and a Life and a Moto Compo. That's 3 Honda products at once. That's a little too crazy for me. So with that being said, I was just inside crunching some numbers, and I think what I'm gonna do is do a waffle on the Life. But this one's going to be special because I'm going to do free merch with every entry. So if you guys didn't know, the Way for the Fame, the real way it started was 7 years ago. I started a clothing line and I went all over the world and I was making t-shirts, pins, like all this stuff. And I want to kind of incorporate this more into like the YouTube side now. Like I want to do pins like this, but of like the Life. Like I want to have enough time and like properly plan it. So if I buy the Beat, I think what I'm going to do is that I'll do pins on the Beat. I'll do a bag like this on the Beat, put Way for the Fame on that side. These are some more pins. These are some more pins. So it's going to be $60 a slot, but every single entry is going to get merch. And I'm going to make some new merch. I'm going to do some of these. I'll give away to some people, but I'm going to do merch of the Life itself. So it's going to have a picture of the Life. Like behind this t-shirt, I'm probably going to do something similar to this with Way for the Fame simple in the front. But on the back, I'll do a big logo of the Life, something cool like this. If you guys remember, my Bravo was this color, so I wanted to keep it simple, but still like pretty cool. So yeah, that's the plan. If you're watching this video, the Waffle's officially live. $60 a slot, 200 slots. Each entry is gonna come with some merch, and I'm not even done with the Life. Like the reason I didn't want to raffle and the reason I wanted to buy the sandbar was I'm gonna put a cool like Way for the Fame decal. I'll show you guys right now on the side what it's gonna look like. But instead of Life, it's gonna say WBTF. And then for over here, I'm going to remove this and put WBTF2. I'm going to put some wheel locks next week. I'm going to paint these yellow. I'm going to do an oil change after my road trip. So the Life is going to look a little better, honestly, once this is over. And then it's still free shipping. And if you live within like 10 hours and you're free the next day, I'll probably just drive it to you the next day. Like literally, if a person lives in Maryland or like North Carolina, South Carolina, not Miami, I wouldn't drive it that far, just get it shipped. But if you live in a respectable area, I would definitely drive this to you the next day, make it a fun video, and document my last drive in the Life. So I'm gonna end this video here. Sadly, we couldn't get the sandbar. Really what happened was I've never bought a car with export certificate and like import papers like that before, and I was asking him some questions and I feel like I wasn't getting a straight answer. I was getting answers, but they weren't making me feel like confident in buying this. And the last thing I want to do is to buy a sandbar, you know, put $3,000 into it, and then, you know, John wins it in Nebraska, and then when he gets to Nebraska, he can't even register it. And then he's like, you know what, I don't want this anymore, give me the cash. And then I shipped it all the way to Nebraska, and then I shipped it all the way back. And just for peace of mind, I was like, you know what, I'm really just gonna stick to the Waffles that they all come with titles. So this guy obviously comes with a title. I'm not gonna do any of the import papers and stuff like that because I want people to buy these cars and just register them right away and, you know, not have to worry about anything. but I give you guys the tour if you're new to the channel. So this is a 1997 Honda Life. It's a E07A motor, which means it's fuel injected. The AC works. You can see I had the button pressed. I might change the radio too, but I really love the way this looks. And for me, I just use a portable speaker. Even when I had K-Trucks, if I buy a K car and there's only front speakers, to me it's never loud enough where I care enough to like really destroy this. And I can't even put a double DINT to put Apple CarPlay, so I'm probably just gonna leave this like this. It does work, it's just, it does nothing for me. It doesn't knock enough, and I need it to knock. It currently has 119,000 kilometers. It has new spark plugs, new spark plug wires, new tires, Honda Zest rims. It has a new radiator. It has a lot of new parts. Like this car, as you can see, I drove it 1,000 miles for a reason. It has a lot of new parts, and I really wasn't worried at all. The AC blows cold, all that good stuff. I mean, I'm going to continue to make videos on this car, but if you're watching this, the raffle's officially live. Go to WayBeforeTheFame.com. Everyone's going to get some free merch. Everyone's probably going to get one of these license plate brackets too. I'll pop the hood and show some more of the car before I end this, just in case anybody hasn't seen the Life. But like I said, new plugs, new wires, new radiator. Hasn't given me a single issue. It's a cool hatch setup where you can put the seats down one by one. So this seat goes down individually, or you can keep it up, and then it locks here, here, and there, and then I think, yeah, it goes all the way back there. So you can have more than enough space for your passenger. I'll start it up too and go around the block. Why not? I'm gonna miss this car. At first, if you guys remember, when I got this, I was worried that, oh yeah, it's power windows everywhere, automatic, they all work. But at first, when I got this car, and central locks, but when I first got this car for the third time, I was worried that it was gonna be too slow. And it wasn't even the fact that it was slow, it was more the fact that I was kind of used to the Wagon-R and the Jimny, which were two Suzukis, I guess you can say, and they accelerated right away. This guy, it's more of a, how do I describe it? It just doesn't want to go right away. It'll go 60 miles per hour. It'll do all that stuff. The headlights and everything work. But when you punch it, when you put your foot all the way down, like nothing really happens. So I'll give another demonstration. I've done this like 5 times already, but we're at a stop. I'll gun it. I mean, there's a stop sign in front of me. That's actually pretty good. It's more in third gear. When it gets to third gear, it doesn't care to like VTEC it. It just kind of takes its time. But I've realized that even on like the interstate, I was able to go like 120 with no problem. And the car is actually pretty quick. Like now that I'm driving it and now that I'm used to it, like that's actually not bad for an automatic 3-speed. Yeah, AC works. What else can I show you? That's kind of it, really. Smooth car. Can't wait to see where this goes. Last time I did a Waffle with merch, it filled up in 4 days. So like that'd be sick if that happened again. Especially if I'm able to. Today is currently Friday. I'm gonna post this today. But if I can get this delivered by next weekend and the person is driving a new K car, I think that'd be pretty sick. But everything works like I mentioned. Hazards, high beams, all the lights here. There's no hot dog light, there's nothing like that. But all right, I'll end this video here. If you made it this far, subscribe to the channel. Like I said a bunch of times, when I get to 10K subs, I'm gonna do a free $0 K-Car Waffle. So I can't wait to get to that, because I feel like that's gonna be a crazy milestone. And the way you guys been supporting the channel and showing love, I think we're gonna get there maybe by Halloween, which would be pretty crazy. This has been like the most grossing, most views I've ever had before. So let's see if we can continue to keep that momentum flowing. Whoever wins the Honda Life, make sure to take care of it, because I was planning on keeping this a lot longer. I wanted to do a really fun Wait for the Fame decal. I can't wait to put that on next week. And I wanted this to be my, you know, my daily, my fun car, my everyday just commuter. But sambar did not happen, so this guy has to go so we can get ourselves a Honda Beat. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Remember the name. This is Way Before the Fame.